Afternoon everybody. Well, today is the day that I'm going to be doing, oh excuse me, I've got hiccups, you have to excuse me. Today I'm going to be doing day 2 of my 3-day spring series, and I'm going to be doing a clock, a Prima square clock. So and I'm going to be decorating it with lilacs, all different shades of purples, and and the flowers are from Wild Orchid Craft. Yes, Wild Orchid Craft. So I'm going to turn you to overhead and we'll make a start, shall we? Okay, just zoom you down a bit. Okay, so as I said, I've got this clock, and what I've done, just lay that down. So we've got this. So I've taken a piece of corrugated card and I've just cut it just shorter, because obviously it needs to sit inside, and I've put a little arrow so I know that it will sit inside there nicely once it's glued onto the metal. So I'm just going to pop that out of the way for now, and I'm going to work on this bit. And I've got all different shades of lilacs, and these are all from Wild Orchid Crafts. I've got an assortment of flowers. I've got a bike, and I've got different sizes of butterflies. I've got a little bird, and I've got this clock. I've got a bike, as I said, and I've got some heather, and I've got this nice piece of card that I'm going to from my stash, and I'm going to cover this with this. So first off, I'm going to give this turn this over and draw around this. So I need my pencil. Oh, there it is, right in front of my eyes. So I'm just going to quickly draw around this and then cut it out very quickly. There we go. Going to use my Mod Podge just to get it on nice and thick. Doing a nice thick layer of Mod Podge. And I'm actually going to put a layer on the back of the card, of the paper as well. Whoops. There we go. Just want to put my mess quite rather quick. Just going to just distress around the edge. With Vintage Photo. And I've got Tim Holtz wall, and on this, just this side of the paper, I'm going to just add some wall, just distress. There we go. And I'm just going to give that a quick blast with the heat gun because I want it to dry. There we go. And before I do anything else, I want to just place this on here. And what I'm going to use, I'm going to use some of my golden heavy gel, because this is going to get quite heavy. So I need my palette knife, and I'm just going to spread this across on here. And as I'm working on this, I'm going to put quite a generous helping on here. Yeah, that'll go on there like that. There we go. And I'm going to put make a start on putting some of it in. So I'm going to start and decorate this first, and start putting layers on before I put it inside, and then I'm going to build up on the outside then. So the next thing I want to do is I want to add this clock on the wall, and I've got the bird. I'm going to just sit the bird actually on the clock, so it's sitting on the clock like that. And I need to get my glue gun fired up. And I need to get some leaves. So I'll get my leaves out. And what I've thought of doing is, you see this bicycle? I thought of having the bicycle sitting there on the... I'm going to have the bicycle sitting there on the outside of the clock. And I've got this big butterfly, and he's going to sit on there. I'm going to put these two inside with the flowers. So that's a start. And I need to get some of my leaves. So I've got different sizes of leaves. I'm just having a look what size leaves I want. Quite like them ones. And these ones as well. I like them sizes. I think they might be a bit too small. So I need to make a start. I know I definitely want those flowers, and I think I'll have one of those as well. And I like that colour. And we'll have that colour as well. Whoops, that wasn't clever. I need to wrap that round, otherwise I'm going to lose them all. A couple of pieces of heather too. I really like heather. I like that colour too. I'm just going to build it up. Sorry about the rustling. So, see if that's hot enough yet. I'm just going to start arranging these around. I've not really thought about wonder what your favourite flowers are. I've got quite a few. My all-time favourites are freesia. I love yellow roses. I'm not particularly a fan of red roses. I love yellow roses. Lilies. I love stargazer lilies. I love gerberas. I think they're just, especially the orange and yellow ones. I like aquiledias. I like all different poppies. I like the Himalayan blue poppies. We get, my husband's a very keen gardener, and it's only since I've been married to Rick that I've got into gardening. I'm not a gardener by any stretch of the imagination. When I lived on my own, and I did have flowers, my flowers died, unfortunately. I had plants and I'd kill them. Well, I think I might lose them on the outside. Right, okay. So I want to lay some leaves down first. So let's just get some leaves down. I like to put my leaves down first when I can get some. Let's have some leaves. Let's have 2 of them. We'll have 3 of these. I don't really have a plan. I kind of have an idea how I want. This is a bit too big. Got a kind of like an idea on what I want, and then just go with it, and it just follows on from there then. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. I change my mind, which, as they say, is a woman's prerogative, isn't it? I like to give some depth to everything. And the glue stick. I must admit, for projects like this, I'm using my glue gun. I must admit, I'm not a lover of the glue gun, but for this, I don't mind. I do like foxgloves as well. You know, the foxgloves, I think they can look really regal. Gladioli as well, they're quite nice. They look really cool in a garden too. And sweet peas. We always have sweet peas in the garden, and he always brings them in and puts them in a vase for me. So if I've been crafting all morning, I go downstairs and in the dining room and it smells divine. He always buys me flowers. I do like me flowers. No, that's too big at the moment. I might put the big flowers over. There we are. That's my little scene all sorted. I've just got one more little flower. Do I want to put it in or not? So what I want to do before I put it on inside I'm just going to give it a quick blast with the heat gun just to get rid of the string from the glue gun. I need to add another leaf as well, but I'm not sure where. I think I might add it there. Yeah, I think I'll add it there. Whoops. Just a couple more flowers. There we go. I'm happy now. There we go. So I'm going to turn this over now and pop this in. broken a nail. Typical. There we go. I'll just fold that down. Just need to snip my nail. There we go. So that's the inside all nicely done. And I just want to add another little butterfly, and I'm just going to sit that butterfly, just going to sit that butterfly on the flowers here. I'm going to sit it on the flower there. There we go. So there we go. Can you see? Just there. And I want to figure out, just work out where I need to glue that, but I think I'm going to leave that till the last. And I just want to put some flowers here and the butterfly there, and then I think I can call this done. Put that butterfly there. Go. And I think that needs to go there like that. And on the basket. There we go. And I'm going to use a couple of these flowers up here, maybe just 3 of them. Just have these going round like that. The other one? Okay. And I think I can call this spring project complete. I'll just bring it up to you so you can see. I will do like a little video tour of it, and I'm very pleased with how this has turned out. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick spring project. I've enjoyed doing it too, and thank you so much for watching, and come back and watch day 3, which is going to be a bird cage, and that is going to be a long project, I can tell you. And all that's left for me to say is thank you so much, happy crafting, and until next time, bye bye.